Hey everyone, welcome back to the kettlebell series. And so this week we're going to go over 3 movements: a kettlebell deadlift, a kettlebell swing, and the last one is a kettlebell single leg deadlift. So for the kettlebell deadlift, what I want you to think about is you want to straddle the kettlebell so it's straight underneath you. I like to think about with a hip dominant movement pattern, the hips always stay higher than the knees. A squat, tendency is the hips are parallel with the knees or below. So for the hip dominant, we're going hips above, more hip movement than knee movement. So set up and stand straight up. Back down, stand straight up. So for the next one, I'm gonna be showing you a kettlebell swing, and there's a couple different steps I like to go through to make sure a kettlebell swing is appropriate for you and you're doing it correctly. So the first thing is you should be able to touch your toes if you're going to be doing any type of deadlift pattern. Once you have achieved that and it's pain-free, you have full range of motion, the kettlebell swing is most likely appropriate for you, and now it's doing the correct movement pattern with that. So I'm going to show you a few different steps to work on that. First one is you want to be an arm's distance away from the kettlebell. So when you're going to go swing, it's tilted toward you. You're not straddling it like the kettlebell deadlift, all right? The first thing we're going to do is we're going to work on a kettlebell hike. So essentially, I think of like if I was gonna hike a football. So from here, I'm in this hip above knee position. I'm gonna hike the kettlebell back, reset. Hike the kettlebell back, reset. That's the first step to the kettlebell swing. The next one is going into your swing and reset. So swing, up, reset. Swing, up, reset. And then after that, if you feel comfortable doing that, then you start to do continuous reps. For our last movement, we're going to be talking about the single leg deadlift. And so the single leg deadlift is a little bit more of a stability component with the strength. So with this, the first thing I like to do before we touch even the weight is imagine there's a wall in front of you and you want to reach out toward the wall. As your hand goes out, the same side leg is going to reach back toward the wall behind you. Once you feel comfortable with that movement pattern, you can progress through some light weight. So usually what I like to do is get the kettlebell right in front of me, right near my big toe and my opposite foot that's going to stay on the ground. So my right arm is going to hold the kettlebell, and my right leg is going to go back toward the wall behind me. So I'm going to come up, start at the top, and I'm going to reach down toward that big toe, come back. So to finish up, those are 3 great hip dominant exercises that you can start to incorporate into your daily exercise routine when you're doing any type of lower body movements. If you guys have any questions, let us know.